there.
See, I told you. All you had to do was shake it.
Yeah, shake and bake it. Booty
Quake
quake
it, roll it around. Don't fake it. I kind of wish you waited. I was gonna get something to drink.
Well, go get something to drink.
I also need. I'm gonna take your advice and try to wake up and do some push-ups. Ugh.
Oh my god, you're gonna do that while we're recording?
Just like 10.
Mm-hmm.
Do some. It's right here on the couch.
Okay,
So I need to
okay.
wake up a little bit.
You have to prove to everyone what a big, strong man you are.
5 is fine. I just need to wake up a little bit.
Yeah, okay.
Well, you also need to wake up. Do some push-ups.
Oh my god, I'll do sit-ups on the couch. Whatever. How are you all doing? We're not, like... It's not late. It's not like I need to record a bunch of these before... get a week's worth of these videos out of the way. You know how it be. It's not embarrassing. Yeah.
Well, how far in the slide? How many more episodes of the slide play?
What? I'm putting Sly on pause for this. This is a new game. We gotta get this out.
Fair enough. Gotta strike while the iron is hot.
Right? This game came out last week already.
Wow, we are running behind shit.
Right? Well, technically, I think it came out on Sunday.
Okay. So not quite a week.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. I got apple cider.
Okay. Is it spiked?
No.
Why not?
I already had whiskey today.
Tisk?
I don't need any more. I'm not trying to get sloppy.
Oh my god, maybe eat something sugary. We got a Whooper.
I don't like Whoppers.
So Whoopers are really low tier, right?
They're terrible, and this is the same issue. It's 1 O and 2 P's, not 2 O's and 1 P.
What?
A Whooper has 2 O's and 1 P.
It's Whooper.
This has 1 O and 2 P's.
This is Whooper. Cattle.
Oh, hi, Ash.
What are you doing, Cattle? Wait, did you come over because I was fiddling with these?
Yeah.
Did you like the plasticky noise?
He likes the crunchy. Stop rubbing against the mic, please.
Rub that mic.
Ash.
Headbutt that microphone.
Please.
More. Look at it. Okay.
Oh boy. How are you, Josh?
I think I'm doing okay.
Good.
I think I'm doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't fall asleep for another 6 hours because it's life's rough right now.
Life is rough right now. I understand.
But you know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I find that when I'm sitting there falling asleep, what I've been doing is reading a handful of issues of the Justice Society
Mhm.
because having the idea of like lying in bed with Wildcat is kind of it's a very soothing idea. So
It brings you right to the happy place.
right. Actually, there was a scene in that comic that kind of like so that run started in the late 90s, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a moment kind of early on that kind of like hit me in a small way.
Uh-huh.
And it was, Jay Garrett, the Golden Age Flash,
Okay.
Alan Scott, Sentinel, or the Golden Age Green Lantern,
Gotcha.
Ted Grant, the Wildcat. And they're the 3 members on that run of the Justice Society who are from the original team. Because everyone else is dead or retired. Because comic books, right?
Yeah.
And Jay and Alan were talking about how bad they feel that they got to see their mantles pass on to the next generation, and they outlived that generation.
Dang.
Because at that point, Barry Allen and Hal Jordan were both dead. And we were on Wally West and Kyle Rayner.
Yeah.
And that kind of like made them feel bad that they essentially couldn't protect the generation after them.
That's pretty heavy. Like, actually, that's not a good feeling.
And I was just like, oh my god.
Sometimes it just
These
doesn't.
old men.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out,
No, it felt so bad reading that scene.
I believe it. Damn.
Because a bunch of that run is like a bunch of successor characters. You get to meet the second and third Hour Man in that run.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of like a new Adam showing up, you now have Adam Smasher, who's like the son of one of the original Adams.
Adam Smasher, son of Adam.
Right.
I smashed Adam. That's how I
Well,
got my name.
instead of shrinking, he grows.
Yeah. Okay.
Is his gimmick.
Okay.
You have Sand, the old sidekick to Sandman.
Oh my god.
Originally, his name in the Golden Age was Sandy, the Golden Kid.
That's really bad.
And so as an adult, he's like, my code name is now Sand, so it's not as lame. And I'm
smart.
And I'm like, Sand is still kind of lame.
But it's not. It's truthfully not as lame.
No.
By leaps and bounds, it is not that bad. Oh my god.
It also felt bad when Hawkman got reintroduced.
Oh shit.
Once, if you don't know, during this era, Shayera was dead.
Oh no.
There's no more Shayera.
How do you kill Shayera?
Well, she died. You know,
No.
0 day happened, or 0 hour, whatever that storyline
0
was.
hour, I think.
And so she died, but Hawkman got like trapped in like a void thing, so he didn't die.
Okay.
But because Hawk Girl died, or Shayera died, that means she reincarnated. And so we have a new Hawk Girl named Kendra, and they use her as a beacon to get Carter Hall back.
Okay.
And Carter's like, oh my god, Shayera, it's you. And she's like, I don't know you.
She's like, Lamau, who is that?
And like, she hates the idea that she's reincarnated. She's like, no, I'm not shy. I'm Kendra. I'm my own person. I don't. And like, so you have this.
We are not together.
So you have this weird like dynamic of
That's
Hawkman always
heartbreaking.
being sexy. Like, he's living in the same mansion as Kendra because they're both on the Just Society, and he's like, but I want to be with my love. Like,
Sorry, bud. Sorry, kid.
and she's like, I don't want anything to do with you.
Oh my god. Kendra, just be cool.
Right.
Mm-mm-mm.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Jeez. So sad.
Right. Eventually, after, let's say, 15 minutes worth of travel at a galloping mounted pace, you no longer see signs of another citizenry. Citizenry?
Yeah.
Okay. Wandering about. Having been heading in the direction of the Bartises, you've been forced to follow a lot of the lesser maintained roads. Back roads?
Back
roads. This is when you begin to hear humming. It oscillates.
You don't pronounce the C. It's oscillates. Like when a fan oscillates.
Well, I have the C there.
To extend the sound, the sound. The sound.
Oscillates in pitch every 10 seconds or so, with brief pauses for breath. Almost like a song. Your mouth starts to behave strangely, sniffing the air, slowing down, and stomping their hooves against the shoddy. I was getting there. I'm going through the vowels.
You know, like shoddy, like a melody in my head. No.
Stone path. That's not good. What? Horses are prey creatures. Their survival depends on their innate ability to read their environment for potential threats. Whatever is up ahead, they clearly perceive it as a threat.
Ooh, what you do?
And we'll turn around.
Okay.
Inclined to agree with the horses. I don't like the sound of that. Let's double back. We can find a different route, something safer. That's a good idea.
I guess Wazzy's playing the princess?
Wazzy?
Tucker?
Are you sure you want to do that? Yes? Well, that's unfortunate.
Fuck.
On your way to this clearing, you had to go through a pretty narrow pass. It looks like rocks fell and blocked it off. And that humming, yeah, it's getting louder. I sigh loudly. Oh, okay.
Love that railroading, buddy.
What a great DM.
What a great DM.
What a great DM.
No, I want you to do this encounter. Do it, bitch.
Oh my god.
I built this encounter. I want you to fucking do it.
What if I just want to backflip?
Man, like, in our game, we like, at one area, we found and did every single possible side quest,
Mhm.
and then continued on with the story. And then when, like, later in the story, we basically like speed ran the main storyline and like accidentally ignored all the side quests that we could have picked up. And I mean, you know, that kind of availability is very nice to do that sort of thing. But this man's is just like, no, you're gonna,
look, if your players don't do a side quest you design, you just recycle it.
Yeah, put it in later.
Whatever. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Friend.
Be smart.
It's all make believe anyway. Get over it.
Get over it. And get over it yourself.
Oh my god. Let's get through it. These things were fast enough to get us out of Dodge during our escape. I suppose that's true. I'll try to calm them down. I'm sure we can have some nice oatcakes in our we have some nice oatcakes in our saddlebags. Not cubes of sugar? Is that a thing?
I mean, I imagine it was, but not typically kept in a horse saddlebag.
Okay.
It's a treat. You give it to horses as a treat, not as a regular dietary implement. He also does not like sugar cubes.
Okay. I just think the pose your cat is on.
He loves it. He loves laying like that.
He
lays like that all the time.
He's relaxing.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, I look around, trying to find the source of the noise. And to that end, it doesn't take you long to find it. The first thing you see are glimmering metal horns poking out from beyond the hill. Helmets with masks covering their faces as of their wearers.
Are we gonna get a cool?
Are we getting a CG? 15 people are gathered in a clearing by what appears to be an old abandoned fort. Would that be an abandoned rook?
Is that what that is called?
I don't know, but it looks like a rook.
Yeah, like the chess piece.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Ben 10 characters.
I know.
Rook,
he's pretty.
He's
cool.
a good lad.
Pretty cool.
Their backs are turned to you.
Oh.
Soldiers? It's unclear. What is clear, however, is that through their humming, the air itself is starting to distort, like hot air above pavement. In the distance, the smoke can be seen rising from Volton by the sea, little blazes silhouetting the shadowy figures.
Damn.
They look out of place, like something that doesn't belong in the sober daylight. The princess, being a mystic class herself, could be able to perceive that the shimmering effect, in combination with the dull amber glow of the center of the group, is genuinely associated with portal creation. There he goes. Okay.
You're doing it.
However, something of this scale, with as many casters present all at once, is unheard of. Oh boy. I don't know who we don't have portraits yet.
We don't know what these fellas look like.
I don't know. You ready, Woz? Woz? Common Riser. Woz. Did you ever see that lad? Common Rider Woz?
I think so.
He's the guy that would always hold the book, and he had that weird scarf and thing, and he had the really ugly neon green suit.
Yeah,
design.
I know who you're talking about.
I don't like Woz's rider suit.
No.
The character is fun, but
Wazzy.
That's the spirit, dude. Like I was saying, the distortion is growing larger, swirling and cutting into the air around the base of the tower. Streaks of a reality that is not of our own become visible through the tear in space. The kinetic energy of the swirling vortex is creating immense heat. Singeing.
Like when something gets singed from fire.
Sure, and I don't think I've ever read that word.
I don't think I've read it either. I've heard it before,
I've heard singeing,
but I've never read it.
I did not think it was spelled that way.
I didn't think so. I didn't know the E was. I didn't know you kept the E.
I for some reason thought of the word with a Y.
Okay, I see what you mean. I see.
The masked hummers.
You know, like the vehicles.
Okay. Yeah, but I'm like, there are Hummers in this
The
world.
Humvees. The big...
These knights come riding in on their big Hummers.
That's how they're opening the portal. They're just letting the cars run.
No.
Oh my god.
It's fun, it is. And it looks like it's only gonna get hotter here soon. Can I move him back? Move back! My guy, I mean! Hey, away from the spell being cast. Yeah? Of course. There's a long pause, all of us waiting for Wolsey to describe his character's actions, but he doesn't. Eventually, the DM takes over. Who is Wolsey in this? Who is he piloting?
I don't know.
Is piloting the right word?
Yeah, I suppose so.
I'm piloting this.
Yeah, you pilot a character. Like a lot of times, if someone's not going to be present for the game, you can tell the DM, yeah, you can pilot, etc. etc. You can pilot my character.
Okay.
I trust you. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You could say that you Jaeger them as well. Like Pacific Rim. You Jaeger them. You pilot the Jaeger.
Okay.
You Jaeger them.
Okay, so as the one... Excuse me? Excuse me.
Cathamberzu.
Cathambergetsu.
Cathamberzu.
As the one weak-willed summoner steps one toe out of the line, the portal's barely contained entropic force spills forth. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. The ground rolls, soil ebbing and flowing like liquid beneath their feet. The resonance of time and space shattering like a thunderclap, echoing throughout the hills. Hundreds of years old, yes. Okay, stonework and carpentry begins to crumble. Portal energy, destructive enough to rip through stone. Though the sun above remains unclouded, light itself is siphoned and bent by the dark magic. The lack of light creates a shadow over the valley, and those that reside within it. You can feel the darkness upon your skin like a hot, scratchy shroud. The summoners needn't hum any longer, for the air itself hums, stealing their voices and playing it back to them, as if mocking their feeble attempts at holding forces with which they cannot fathom understanding. Those of weak constitution quickly succumb to the discombobulating inferno. And through the portal emerges...
Yo!
Oh!
Yo! Look at this man!
Look at him!
Look at this man!
Yeah, he's this guy. Look, he's got the face.
I love this.
He's Cathamberzu.
Cathamberzu.
I'm probably so off.
I don't know what the fuck
I don't know
this is.
what this is.
I didn't like...
Watch the TH be silent.
Well, because like if you think about Cthulhu, it's CTH, just like this is K. Cathamber.
Cathamberexu?
Cathamber, you probably don't like say X. Usually with an
Fine,
X.
fine. Cathambercrossu.
There you go. Cathambercrossu.
Crossu.
Now, for X, you usually pronounce it as a zoo or tsu sound. Usually, or sh or a
Cathambersu.
sh sound, or chi. Remember, X means chi.
You mean, well, some say Kai.
So it's like Kai.
Some
yeah.
say Kai.
It could be Cathamber Kai.
Kai.
I think it would be Cathamber Zoo. Zoo sounds more fancy. I'd just go with Cathamber Zoo.
Cathambercasu. Krasu.
Krasu.
Oi! What?
That was really good.
Oi! Oi!
Oi, oi, oi.
I love saying there's a character in Pastor that constantly says oi, and he's like a rat.
Oh, the little rat.
He's the little rat, and I was like, oh my god, he probably says it in the cutest way, like oi.
You gotta go Ozzy, 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 oi, oi, oi.
Oh my god. Oh, one of the cultists, not completely discombobulated, calls out from amidst the embers. The Runt Orc messed it up for us. The spell's in shambles. That ugly thing's not our lord. Purge it! Purge the Orc too!
Whoa.
Look at this lad.
Look at this lad.
He
Boy.
here. This a planeswalker.
I like it. I like him. I like him very much.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What should I do for this man?
Yeah.
Such a warm welcome to this world.
Literally. It's not hot. It's rather hot, even for someone such as you.
Ah.
I should have not have put a whooper in my mouth.
No, it's fine. Oh my god, the crunch is immediate. Right then. No, I'm not gonna do that to him. As smoke billows past his ankles, the eldritch entity strides forth from the surface of his summon. In the distance, he spies two humanoid figures by their mounts. Curious onlookers, no doubt, but they will have to wait until the scrappy remnants of Cathambarzu's welcoming party are dealt with. Did you give up on the other Rooper?
No, I ate all three.
Oh, damn, that's fast.
Look. It is what it is.
Throat goat.
Right? There are currently 6 of the summoners still standing, plus the aforementioned Runty Orc, though they don't seem too friendly with him. Speaking of the Orc, nothing his role in all this, he can intuit. Okay, that the mana reserves of these newly hostile hooded figures are rather low. Yeah, rather low after the ritual. Which perhaps explains why the one nearest to him promptly pulls a knife and charges at him instead of casting a spell.
It's
so
Dagbat.
he's the Runty Orc.
Okay.
Okay.
I like the helmet.
Yeah, he's okay. He was in that CG then. To the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Runty or Dagbat.
Dagbat. Is that what he should sound like?
I don't know.
Would a Runty Orc have a deep voice or a higher pitched voice?
That's a good question.
Fuck. Fuck indeed. The strike hits critically, leaving the orc staggered. The other 5 move to attack the tentacled fellow, 2 reaching their targets. Both hit with daggers, managing to slice at the big guy with a flank advantage.
Wounds of the flesh, but not the spirit. Fear is not felt by Cathambarzu. He retaliates, a burst of psionic energy emitting from his mind and blasting all those within a 12-foot radius, frying at their brains, memories, and motor functions, melting like wettened cotton candy.
No.
Sure.
That spell isn't unlocked until 4 more levels. Remember, when we went through the combat trial run for each of you, I showed you which options you had with your starter skill set.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay, they're color-coded.
Yeah.
I see. We're getting
Yeah.
there.
These are very, it's very subtle. But
I like it.
you're
Okay,
figuring it out.
So Tucker.
Tucker plays Cathambarzu.
Yeah. Karasu.
It's really good. Okay. Yeah, one sec. Within this realm, Cathambarzu finds his feats of mental strength, which he ordinarily could wield effortlessly, no longer come to him with such ease. Concerning, but only a minor setback, surely.
Surely.
Even a fraction of his usual power is enough to handle lowlife such as these. He turns to one of his attackers, directing a single, focused blast of psionic force at him.
It misses. What the fuck, man? Did you roll for it?
I would assume so, but you know, it might be a little cumbersome to write each time. Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Roll for initiative.
Well, you don't say that, man. You
I
say,
literally hear you saying that every single time.
you say clatter, 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 and then 15. That does not hit AC, and then
I always heard people just go like, roll. Like, or, oh, roll for initiative.
you do that at
Or-
the start of a battle. And
Or
if
just like, oh,
something-
you have to roll for this. Get the says dice, and it is always a different number than the last, which always makes me go, but why?
get the D8, get the D20,
Get the D. You have to use
D4.
2 D6s for this.
Yeah, it's just how damage is. Because you can get a maximum of
There,
12
there
damage.
must be more streamlined ways to use dice this way. Like, come on.
It doesn't need to be streamlined. It's just the mechanics of the game, Josh.
Needs to be better mechanics.
5e is the most streamlined version. There have been older versions with different mechanics that have been cumbersome as fuck.
But I'm surprised they haven't gotten rid of these like more useless looking dice, like the weird diamond.
The D4?
Yeah.
It's used for like low damage. Like you're not gonna roll a D6 or D8 or a D10 for a knife.
Why not?
You can do a maximum of 4 damage with a knife because it's a knife, not a greatsword. A greatsword, you're rolling like a D12, where you can get a maximum of 12 damage, like from a dice roll, which is
What?
good.
No, you just roll a d6 and then you perform a math calculation using your formula for your specific weapon.
I mean,
And
you do that anyway, depending on what you do. You roll your D20, you add your +2 hit with that weapon.
this is now Final Fantasy IX, where you're doing different weapons have different damage
different-
formulas, and you have to do different rolls
Oh,
so
that
that
would
you
be
can
fun.
more calculate accurately what you're doing based on your current stats that you've built.
Right. See, it's fun, right? It's so fun.
It's fine.
Why do nerd games suck?
Exactly. Play a better nerd game.
Like Vanguard.
Look, I'm doing math calculations like every second. of
No,
that
it's
game.
true. You have to. You have to. It sucks.
The amount of deck counting in Witcross is insane.
Mm.
Since you deck out so easily in Witcross.
So easy, yeah.
And the fact that because like I play a pseudo mill deck, it's like I have to count both my deck and my opponent's deck actively.
Right.
OTT is a hard clan in Vanguard where you're like, okay,
So
how many cards do I have left in deck? How many like
is it? It's all. Wow. You have 15 cards left in deck. Guess what they are?
yeah, because like
Guess what they
one
are.
of the better finishers in OTT right now is a card that says like if you have 10 or less cards in deck,
Boy.
your opponent cannot guard but grade zeros, and this
Oh.
unit gains 10k.
Bruh.
And I'm like, okay, time to draw as many cards as possible to get.
Yeah.
To...
Don't put them to drop. Just add them to hand.
you just activate as much draw skills as possible.
Just pick. You activate them all at once, and then just pick up like a chunk of the deck, and that's your hand.
right. Quite a bit of time passes, and the two fight the rest of the masked attackers, mostly unsuccessful. The small orc, manages to get a hold of his own dagger to take out the guy who ambushed him, but the remaining four are still really laying into them. The originally intimidating Eldritch
Yeah.
Eldritch man. Okay. Looking fella from the portal is now thoroughly battered.
You said fella. Looking
Yeah.
fella.
Well, this fella.
He's a little fella.
Yeah.
He's a guy.
Everyone's a fella.
Yeah.
They don't have to be a little fella. They can be a big fella.
They can just be a fella.
Yeah. He's nearly down, no longer carrying himself with the same level of no, I can get this. Aggrandizement?
Yeah, I guess so.
Aggrandizement.
I've never seen that. word.
Okay. Oh, which he was faulting.
No.
Yeah, that's
forgot
what we're
the
going
L.
with. No, wait, there's an L? Oh.
That's-
Flaunting
There you
something
go.
fierce earlier. You know, I feel kind of bad for them. I mean, I can sympathize with that, with those also not having the best of days today. Even if they're not exactly human. Mayhaps, We should lend them some aid. Looking across the hill towards the green and blue fellow getting their rumps kicked. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It does feel a little wrong just to stand here and watch.
Pulls out the binoculars.
Right.
Ooh,
Right.
what a nice kid.
Anyway, we'll probably end the part here. That sounds fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's fine.
We'll do this.
Well, we got to see some more characters.
Yeah, we're slowly getting there.
I really like this tentacle man.
He's cool.
What the
He's
tentacles
cool.
do, though,
I
bro?
like. He was probably my second favorite. There was another design I liked more.
Okay.
Maybe we'll get there next time.
Maybe we'll get
Who
there next time.
knows?
Oh wait, real quick, and it's not a plug. At the time of release, how's everyone's November going? Let us know in the comments.
Wait. I thought it was non-stop, not November. Because I'm
ruined it.
doing
I w-
great with that. Like...
I was gonna say, whichever you're performing, let us know how it's going. Because, if you're here, you're probably not doing November.
Oh, God. Well, goodbye, folks.